Right, so it's going to be incredibly awkward. It's first interview. It is like the popular.
Your first ever interview?
Oh God, yeah, with an actual bona fide person, yeah.
All right. Why would you normally talk to? Dogs and stuff.
Will it help if I stand here like this?
It probably won't. You can fulfil the need. So, thank you very much
Oh, no,
for
no
the
worries.
interview.
No, thank you very much.
And congratulations on a really big year. It seems to have been a huge step up last year.
It's been amazing, yeah, it really has, yeah.
This time last year, Full Nelson was released. Was it immediately loved? Are there any reviews, positive, negative?
My mum loved it straight immediately.
Excellent.
And she loves everything. So, no, it was, it was the first album we've ever released with a really, really decent PR campaign. It's our fourth album, I think. And they've all been of a level, and they've all had a PR campaign equivalent to where we were in the business at the time. But being signed to Earache, it really got it to places we'd never been before. And it seemed to be received really well immediately. Yeah, we've got a really great fan base. We've been at it for a long time and built this hardcore fan base, and they all seem to really support us. And the reviews and stuff were all great. So you always get a couple of comments, a couple of things, negative things, but it comes with the territory, isn't it? Really.
Was it a big moment? Was it like a huge band get-together when you got to number 16 in the charts, when you got to top rock album, or was it just literally another day at the office?
No, we were actually playing a gig when we found out. I'm not going to profess to understand how the charts work, but there's the midweek chart where it goes in at a certain number, and then it's in for a week, and then where it is at the end of the week, I believe, that's its official place. It went in at 12, and we were doing some acoustic gigs around the country. And we were actually in Lancaster when we found that out, in the middle of playing a gig. So that was really cool. And then when we found out it had finished at number 16, we didn't know where it was going to go to. We thought it might drop right out and go up to number 30, it might have been a fluke it got to 16, but to 12. But it ended up at 16. We were actually playing a full electric gig in Preston, and we were all sort of in the dressing room and stuff when we found that out. So yeah, we were all together, so it was really, really cool,
Touring the album, have reactions to any of the songs changed since you first started doing them? Is there any that are now more popular or less popular?
That's a tough one. When you write songs yourself, you have ones that are popular within the band, and you think when you play them they're going to be popular, and ones you like playing. But then you might release a single, and because it's a single, like the label might think, oh, that's the single, that, and we might think, well, maybe it's not. But they put the single out, and that becomes a favourite, but it's maybe not a favourite of ours. It's so weird. And stuff does seem to. We play stuff. We play songs in the set, and sometimes think, oh, that's not going down very well. Or we get a vibe. We think, we're not enjoying playing that. I mean, it's not going down too. Like Under No Illusion, for instance, we took that out of the set for a while. That was a single, and we took it out because we didn't think it was going down well. But then we've all started inundated with people saying, why is it Under No Illusion out of the set? I love that tune. So then we took it back to practice, and then we sort of re-energised it a bit and changed the way we play it live to make it feel a bit better. Us playing it, you know what I mean? And it works better with the audience and everything. So, Under No Illusion has, I think. Same with China Plates, really. That we loved that at first, and then we fell out of love with that, playing that. We didn't think it was going down well at gigs. And then we started playing it again, and it's re-energised it. So, yeah, it's more from our perspective, really, than the crowd. It's hard to know what the audience like and dislike, really. Hate Me is one that was a bit of a late one to the set as well. We never had that in the set for a while, so it was hard to know how that ever went down. Then Planet Rock started playing it quite regular, and then we started playing it live in the set, and that's just taken off. And that's sometimes songs, when you play them as a band, it takes a while for you to fit into how you play them. Like we used to play that and Verdon Hayes, like the album, a bit softer, but then we found that we played them a bit more aggressive. They went down well a bit more, So people bounce around to them songs now. So.